What is going on, you guys? Welcome, I would guess say, to the morning slide. But this ain't really a morning slide, y'all. I just wanted to come through because I found this so weird. Like the other day, like someone commented on one of my, oh my God, why I wished my cousin happy birthday and her birthday tomorrow, y'all. I'm so shit. Anyway, listen, why, that just threw me off. Why someone commented on an old video of mine where I was telling y'all about this weird ass dream that I had where like it was this explosion in the sky and it was like all of these weird patterns and the sky was like purple and like all of this shit, and I was being chased, my family was being chased by a panther and all of this shit. What's up, Spacely? And I don't know why it was just so random that someone watched that video and was like, God's trying to tell you something and da 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 da. And like me and this person was going back and forth for a minute because I was like, well, what do you think it was trying to say and all of this stuff? So last night, I can't remember exactly what was happening in the dream. I just remember the way that I was feeling waking up from the dream, and I was talking to somebody and we was talking about Kansas City, Kansas, and Kansas City, Missouri. Is that's the Twin Cities or something? Like, I don't know. It's like it's Kansas City, Kansas, and Kansas City, Missouri, and it's something going on over there. It was like something going on over there in my dream. And that's what we were talking about. Man, I be having the weirdest goddamn dreams, y'all. I'm serious, I'm serious. Like, sometimes I can remember exactly, like, very vividly what happened. Like, that dream about them shapes and stuff. It was like the clouds were in these geometrical shapes, like, I think in the video I showed y'all one of my car. It was like literally on the back of one of my decks. It was like a numerology deck. It had the same fucking shapes as the clouds, like almost. It was just like the cloud was in patterns, and it was like lilac purple and like really like light blues going into dark blues. It was just like specific. It was like beautiful, but it wasn't, because the sky ain't supposed to be like that. It was like, what the fuck is happening? You know what I'm saying? And in the dream, I didn't know if the panther was trying to eat my family or if it was trying to chase us away, because I don't know. But this dream, I can't remember what we were talking about and why we were talking about Kansas City, Kansas, and Kansas City, Missouri. I've never been there. I don't know anybody. I literally know nobody from there. So I don't even know why that was even the main thing that I woke up remembering. Kansas City, Kansas, and Kansas City, Missouri. And that's why sometimes it's like, damn, I wish I could remember what's going on. But in a lot of my dreams, I'm traveling. It's like a lot of times I'm dreaming and I'm literally in a plane and I can feel myself being, you know how when you're in a plane and the plane takes off and it's like going up? I feel that motion and all of that shit. In all of my dreams, I feel everything. If I'm fighting, I feel that shit. If I'm having sex, I feel that shit. If there's any type of motion going on in my dreams, I feel that shit. Like, sometimes before I kind of became more aware, more conscious of what was going on with me, because I just thought like I was going crazy for a second, because I would just have these feelings, like these intuitive ass feelings of just like danger or just this and that, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, and I would tell people, I don't want y'all to think I'm crazy, but I really don't think you should go there. I really don't think this, or blah, 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 blah. And like shit would just happen. And I I had to learn to start listening to myself. You know what I'm saying? When my body is feeling like that or whatever, to just start listening to it. And a lot of my dreams, that shit, do be eerily warning me and telling me of stuff. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. I really wish I could give y'all some more information. Only thing I remember when I woke up is Kansas City. I literally woke up. Sometimes when I'm waking up talking. Does that make any sense? It's like as I'm coming up to consciousness, waking up, it's like I'm still in the middle of a conversation with whoever I was talking to. You know what I'm saying? And that's basically what it was. And I woke up saying, I woke up saying Kansas City, Missouri specifically. But then like after that, I was like the Twin Cities. So I don't know. I just was like, if something happens later on, maybe we'll be like, damn. But I'm just like, I don't know. And then the person that I was talking to in the comment section of that video was like, you need to like share these messages or whatever. And I don't know. For me to have that dream yesterday, I wish I remember what happened, but it wasn't like, I really wish I could remember what happened so I could tell y'all some more. But I really do think that when we have dreams like that, it's really not meant for us to remember certain things. You know what I'm saying? Only thing I know is that in that dream, that's where I was going, or there was something being done there. But I want to say, because of the way I was feeling coming up out of the dream, I felt like I was in movement. I was in transit. I want to say, for some reason, I was having to go there. Or it was something going on there. And I'm sorry, y'all, I can't read the chat, y'all, because I'm driving. But shout out, I seen my baby Spacely. I seen Jay. I think I seen Miss Renee up in the house. Mila, shout out to all of y'all. Good morning. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. We made it. It ain't no payday, but we made it, motherfucker. Okay. Shit. I'm about to hurry up and get my ass to work so I can get me some bacon, because you know I don't be fake on. What's up, Kelly B? What's up, everybody? Yeah. And y'all know I always go back and I reread the comments and stuff like that. So I'm definitely going to read the comments once this video. And y'all know right now YouTube is sucking. Yes, happy Juneteenth, everybody. Yes, happy Freedom Day. Yes, ma'am. I heard in a couple of states that they've made it official holiday and shit like that. They need to make it a national, federal goddamn holiday where all black people have off on this day where we can relax and have a day to goddamn have a cookout. You know what I'm saying? I want to start going to some Juneteenth cookouts because we all got a day off to be amongst each other and love on each other. You know what I'm saying? Like us black people, we have overcome so much. Like literally, we've overcome so much. And I'm really, really proud in the direction that we're going. And I really do feel like, again, I really do feel like people need to understand this each one teach one thing. I'm gonna think it was Spacely and somebody, they was talking to each other in one of my lives the other day when I was talking about that girl being thrown in the trash can and shit. For real, that each one teach one thing, because we got to continue to love on each other as a community, as a culture. We got to continue to educate each other and like try to raise above all of these ignorance and these stereotypes that the world try to make the rest of the world think that black people are. We are an amazing people. We are some of the most greatest inventors in the world. A lot of the things that we are using, that we are doing and we need on our day-to-day life right now, black people invented that shit. You understand? So shout out to all of our ancestors that paved this path and made this way possible for us so that we could be out here being able to express ourselves. All of the old school poets, like everyone that just like stood up for the causes and started this revolution so, you know, the black voice can be heard and that we could get some respect going around. And like Birdman said, put some respect on our name. And shout out to every last person of color, period. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to say in a lot of ways, we as black people showed a lot of other cultures how to fight. And the other country that I can say is some fighting ass motherfuckers and don't be playing, them goddamn Chinese people. Y'all seen them Chinese people over there riding and fucking that shit up? Come on, China! Ain't that China over there? They is fucking shit up, bro. They is not playing over there. They is like, listen, the revolution will be televised, and if we gotta fuck some shit up around this motherfucker, okay? Y'all gonna put some respect on our name and listen to the people. And I really, on a lot of ways, I really do feel like us as black people, you know, shout out to everybody that had anything to do with the Haitian Revolution, man. The black just genes, period. We are some strong people. Don't think for no reason. Them white motherfuckers knew what they was doing when they was kidnapping all of them strong, big black men, all them strong, beautiful, voluptuous black women. And they had us raising their kids. They had us, they knew what the fuck they was doing, because they know can't nobody do that shit like us. Can't nobody be out there in that sun, in that heat, with that amount of strength, with that amount of, you know, tenacity, and can be able to, you know, withstand the duration to be out there doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm so glad, and I want to say to every last person that, you know, our family shit, I don't even give a fuck if our ancestors was out there slaving, picking cotton and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us need to understand that back in the days, we used to be people that lived off of the land, that were people that lived through nature. Even when people travel to Africa and stuff right now, they ain't going in the motherfucking goddamn safari, or they ain't going through none of that shit unless they got a black person with them that know that land and that know them animals and that are people of that culture. Do you understand what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers need us. We have always been people that respected nature, that respected like everything. The birds, the bees, the trees, the soil, the sun, the moon. That is what black culture is. Do you understand? That is truly what we are. We are cultivators and masters and architects of this goddamn earth. You understand what I'm saying? They had to take us and kidnap us and pick our brain and learn all this shit that these motherfuckers is doing. They learn that shit. I don't give a fuck if it was the slave. Them some smart ass motherfuckers that if them slaves wasn't out there doing that shit, them white motherfuckers would have died. If they would have, them white motherfuckers, when they came here, if the Native Americans, okay? Shout out to all my Native Americans. I'm on guard this morning. If them Native Americans did not show them motherfuckers how to live out here and be kind to them white motherfuckers would have died. If it was not for the natural medicine, them white motherfuckers would have died as soon as they landed their ass in motherfucking Virginia or motherfucking Pennsylvania or whatever the fuck it was that they came. Exactly. It is indigenous in our blood. Like I'm saying, African people and Native American people, we are people of the earth, baby. We ain't need no motherfucking guns and shit to go and hunt and stuff like that. And even before, like, if you pay attention to African culture and Native American culture, before they sacrifice any creature, they pray to the sun and to the moon, and they pray over that animal, and they thank that animal for the sacrifice that they have, you know, that is being made, so that they can use the skin to create a coat to make sure that they're warm during the winter time. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's a certain respect and it's a certain way to go about things. You don't just fucking rape and pillage. You know? We've been stripped of our culture. We've been robbed of our brain and of our education. They took everything that we know, coined it, try to master the shit. You understand what I'm saying? Put a trademark and all of that stuff on what we taught them. Like me and my father was literally talking about ancient mama and what's it, the Uncle Ben's rice, and what else it was. He was like, my father was giving me like a smooth ass talk about how offensive that shit was and like all of that stuff. Like I think he was saying that the lady ancient mama was like a real person and stuff like that. And like I'm not gonna go into everything that he said because it may be a little controversial, and Lord knows I don't need no more controversy on my goddamn page. What's up, Jay? What's up, Dre Day? What's up, Miss Rhonda? What's up, Miss Lotus? Yes, all my babies is in the building, y'all. But I'm just trying to tell y'all, respect, big respect going out to every young black American. I don't give a fuck if you're in America. I don't care if you're in the UK. I don't care if you're in India. I don't care where you at. Shout out to every person of color that is able to express their freedom today and every day because of what our ancestors did and how they died and laid their self out there and sacrificed their self for our freedom today. You know, big praises and respect going out to every last one of us. And again, just like the conversation we were talk about yesterday about young black girls being thrown in the trash cans and young boys thinking that it's okay to throw young girls in the trash can and being embarrassed of dating a beautiful black woman of color. We as black people, we have to educate our young children. We have to teach them everything that we have culturally been through as a people and why we should respect each other. You know what I'm saying? On all fronts, as women and as young men. Period. Just like I said yesterday, that video, the other day, the shit that went down on DC, I'm pretty sure we all would be appalled if any one of those boys was our sons as black young men, or if that was our daughter as a black young woman. Do you understand? And we have to do something fundamentally better to change the picture that is being depicted of our people out here today. And we got to start with our children. We really have to start with our children, even if no parent is perfect. You know what I'm saying? No parent is perfect because we all just learning. We all learning. You know what I'm saying? We all learning. But it starts with our children. It starts with at home. We have to try our best to teach our children about all of the sacrifices that our ancestors have went through and why it's so important. I don't give a fuck if we live in the ghetto or the hood. You understand what I'm saying? I know many people that live in the projects and that live in the ghetto, that live in subsidized housing, that's on Section 8, but they are some beautiful people, and they're teaching and they're raising their children right. You know, and they're raising their children to be young black leaders in this world. You do not have to succumb to your environment. And you got to understand a lot of this stuff is a trap. That's why I always loved Outkast's music, because like, if y'all listen to that song, Who's That Peeking in My Window, it literally tells you about what they try to do to be a succubus on black people. They put us in areas where there's liquor stores, pawn shops, strip clubs, like no good. You don't see no Whole Foods in no black areas. What you see? Carryouts, quick stops. They put us in a situation where they want us to fail. You understand what I'm saying? That's why we as black people, we got to keep this shit going. We got to keep this revolution going. And I'm so proud of these young kids, because these young kids was the ones out here protesting. They not going for this shit. They not going for this shit. And if we continue to practice and preach black excellence, man, this young generation that's coming up, I'm trying to tell you, they gonna be a force to be reckoned with. They is not about to play out here. And don't get it fucked up. These young kids that's coming up now and seeing all this shit. My daughter hate Trump. Do you understand? All these young kids that came up under the Obama administration that is seeing what is going through now, y'all think that these young kids is not going to fucking college and that they not going to get their ass down here where I'm driving right down here now to Capitol Hill and that they not about to make changes in this motherfucking world? Y'all got us fucked up. Y'all got us fucked up. And I'm sorry. We as black people, we have to stop be these victim glamorizers. Y'all want to glamorize victims and things like that instead of speaking more about how not to become victims and hold each other's hands on both sides, and we walk through this shit as a fucking collective unit and make some motherfucking changes. If you see someone as a black person doing something wrong, if you see a child that is misguided, we gotta try to motherfucking talk and teach and preach and help our people. You understand what I'm saying? And just like I said the other day in that video, I don't think nothing that I motherfucker said was wrong. And it might be a little fucked up to hear that these young boys be out here, they think that selling drugs and hanging out in the street, that shit is cool, and that these crackheads and these drug addicts and stuff, they don't give a fuck about what our young black, they don't care about the age of your son. They just know that they want some drugs and they will give them sexual favor. They grown ass, yo, trash that be going on in the hood. We need to start talking about this shit. If we don't talk about this shit, there's nothing that's going to fucking happen. There's a lot of stuff that as black people that gets swept up under the rug that we don't speak about, and we gotta stop doing that shit. We have got to stop doing that shit. Period. You know? I'm here to shake the table up. Because I'm tired of everybody pussyfooting around shit and y'all let these little girls run around here like thoughts. All this music that's going on. Y'all not doing nothing but propagating future hoes. That's all y'all doing. And we as black people, we have to start doing something about this shit. Period. Period. It's not like I don't like to listen to City Girls from time to time, and I don't like Meg Thee Stallion, but let's keep it 100. What the fuck are they preaching to our children right now? How to be fucking hoes. That's why little girls like that, shit like that is happening. Little girls is being thrown in the trash cans because they think that dating these little drug dealers, like they think that shit is cute. That shit is not cute as a people. And we have to grow the fuck up past this shit. On God. And I'm not saying that I ain't never been like that. When I was younger, I used to think that shit was cute too. And I wanted to date a little hood drug, did a little thug ass nigga because I grew up in the fucking hood. And that's why I'm talking the way that I talk. But I'm old and I'm wise enough to have elevated past that. And I know everything that we as a black culture, as a black people have gone through. I'm walking through, I drive through these fucking protests. So I understand what's going on. You know? We got to continue to lead. If you not leading, and if you are not trying to shed no truth and to help the fucking people, you ain't doing nothing but following madness. And we have to be a pillar of strength. I would be a weak ass bitch just because I post a video and I speak about something that's going on in the black community just because a few people don't agree with me. What you think, I'm a backpedal and pussy pop and be like, oh no, what I didn't mean is no, I meant what the fuck I said. That's what's wrong with people now. People give too much of a fuck about the wrong shit instead of really listening to someone that's trying to help somebody. You understand? And all these black leaders, listen, imagine what would have happened if Martin Luther King, if Malcolm X, if Marcus Garvey, if all of these black leaders, if Rosa Parks, okay? The fuck? That woman said she tired. I'm not getting the fuck up. I done got up and I done slaved and I done worked my ass working for these white people all motherfucking day. Do you understand? A lot of our motherfucking grandmothers, our great-great-grandmothers were fucking raped. That's why our skin colors is the way it is. We ain't asked to be this complexion. We ain't asked to be here. We ain't asked to be slaves. Ain't none of us asked for that shit. That woman stayed in fucking jail so that we can sit wherever the fuck we want to nowadays. We have to raise these young women to fucking respect themselves. And if you gonna stand for something and have fucking pride. And the same thing with these black young men, to have fucking pride. We have to raise future leaders. And we're not going to do it if we keep on trying to sweep fucking shit under the rug. So shout out to all my black leaders. Shout out to everyone that is not scared to talk about the truth and make change as black people. All right? Happy Juneteenth to everyone. And shout out to everybody in the chat that be about some real shit around this motherfucker. I'm the fuck gone.